Hello? Hello, hello? Am I coming through? Oh, my computer's struggling. I really need to get everything set up on the other computer. Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello everyone, hello. Getting ready for the stream. I'm back. Man, OBS screen. Okay, there. Is it working now? It's like super frozen. Everything's spinning its wheels. Slowly, slowly. I'm not asking too much, computer. There we go. Alright, there's some BGM. Alright, hopefully. I think we're set up now, I think we're good. I think we're good. Hello. Welcome, chat. How is everyone? Trying to see if I can... Maybe I can reload the chat box. Let me try and put it back in. See if it will break this time. Ooh, let's see. Hello there. Hello there, Rika Champion. Hello there, Nimby the Deadly Natter. Hello there, Kuro. Hello there, Dumatis. Hey, Salty. Salty's here. Hello, Salty. Hello there, Theodore Picnic. Pinnock. And we've got Fine Chap Gals. Hello there, Long. Welcome in. How are you and the family? We're good. Doing pretty good. You can do a chat box. It always breaks in OBS. I don't know why. It always breaks in OBS. Like I said, I really need to switch everything back over to the stream machine computer that is more powerful than this one. By the way, this computer still has its cracked screen. I should probably figure out how to get that fixed. But it is as it is now. Okay. OBS seems so slow. I won't worry too much about it. It feels like you find a new way to say it every stream. You know? Okay, Nick. That's the that's the beauty of it. You never know what name I'll call you. It's Pinnock though, right? My mind instantly went to picnic. Mic is good. No BGM, and the model appears motionless. Okay, let me see. Recalibrate. Poor computer. Calibrating. Calibrating. Why are you taking so long? There, okay. It does seem frozen. Turn it on and off again. Let's see. My eye looks funky. Oh man. I don't know, chat. How do you stream? How do you do these technical things? It's a mystery. Okay, yeah. It's just gonna be janky. Alright, so let's get into it because we're a little late starting. I've got pictures to show you of our trip and then I can like show you all the things I got. We say it as pit. Oh, what? Pia? Nuke? Po? He? P? P-I-H. How do you... What is that supposed to be? P-I-H? P? Pe? Pa? Ha? Pa? Nuke? Okay, nuke at the end. Pinook? Alright, let me know if you want me to just switch. Actually, honestly, maybe... Okay, yeah, let me see if I can pull up a PNG. I think the computer can't handle the full Minna. Grabbing a PNG instead. In the meantime, I'll kind of set up the background of our trip. See if this can... Come on, computer, you got it. So we went mainland Japan travels. Went to a whole bunch of places. It was really fun. I mean, I'm mostly just gonna like talk about the trip as the slideshow goes past and point out things. I think the kids were able to handle it a bit better than when we went to Tokyo last year. I think a lot of the places we went to, well, I mean, being outside of Tokyo, we were able to find more places that were pretty chill. Let's see. A lot of nice chill places for the kids to run, so that helped. We kept finding shopping streets, Milliardo and I. We just ended up finding shopping streets. That was fun. And I'm not sure what else to say to like set up. Oh goodness. Come on, computer. Computer. Computer! Why are you turning blue? I think it's just Chrome that's turning blue. That's a problem. Okay, there we go. I'm glad the kids handled it better this time. Yeah, me too. It was good. It was funny. I was in the second hotel we were at. It was really fancy. And they had like in the evenings they had like a free noodle, like a little ramen bar. And so Milliardo and we only managed to do it one night, but we like tag teamed. Like he went down, and then when he was in, I went down, grabbed my noodles. And I was chatting to someone because I'll find any chance to chat. And that guy was like, and he was spending like 3 weeks in Japan. And I was mentioning like, you know, us and the kids and stuff, and you know, mentioned the 2 young kids, and he was like, "Oh wow, good for you." I forget if he said that or something else, but he was like, "Good for you for traveling with the small kids." But I think they did pretty good. Did pretty good. That's fun. I think Kiddo will probably have the most memories of his of like the travels and everything. But then I also realized Dough Baby was still pretty young when we came out here. So whatever his first memories are probably going to be from Japan. So that's kind of neat. Alright. Let's see if I can pull up the Fugi. You know what? I'm not going to tell you to say it properly. It's funnier when you get it wrong. I'm glad my dyslexia can be for your entertainment. Alright, let's see here. Get this pulled up. Bum, 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 bum. I think I'm going to be busy kind of over the weekend. And man, it took a lot to recover from our vacation. It was like 8 days. We like... The way we usually do it is, have at least like one to two like main things we're doing that day, and then the rest kind of flows around it. Like when we were in Kyoto, there's a lot of just especially like the first day, a lot of just like walking around, exploring. So that was fun. Okay, let's see here. I need to get this. I need to get that. Come on, little foogie thing. Computer is, I think, handling it better. There we go. Okay, let's put this guy in. But yeah, it took like my what do I call it? Rice set, grind set mindset, getting up early like this. I like it when I'm like able to like hit it, you know, like I'm able to stay on a consistent routine enough to be able to wake up this early. I was wiped though after vacation. It took a while for me to oh there we go. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by a commercial because I'm listening to lo-fi. Go away. Sorry, I'm distracted. Anyway, I was saying, oh, sleep and such. I think most of the time we would like roll into the hotel at like, we all ended up going to bed pretty late. Probably around like 10 or 11 for all of us most of the time. Well, and then, well, it really threw off my sleep too because the second hotel had a onsen, really nice onsen. So, you know, after the kids went to bed, stay up and go to the onsen. So there were some times I like stayed up really late. So anyway, when we got back, it took a while for me to like catch up. Man, I was like, I felt almost like wrecked for like a while, like the first week or so after we got back. Like I was just like, did not have the gumption, man. Like I just couldn't get anything done. I just couldn't. I don't know, I was just like, this sort of sucks because I'm like, what the heck is up with me? Why can I not get anything done? I don't have the gumption. My dopamine's broken because I just want to sit here and like scroll on videos, but I don't actually want to do that, but I keep doing it. You know, like that kind of loop. I finally feel like I'm getting out of that now. And of course, Milliardo is so sweet because I'm like, I feel like I'm just doing the bare minimum. I feel so bad because I feel so guilty. I'm like, I'm just like managing to feed the kids and like not do much else. Like, you know, maybe take that. We did go to the beach. There was one day we went to the beach for 4 hours, and then got back and I thought I was going to be productive, and I just like sat around until we heated up leftovers for dinner, and I felt so bad. The Milliardo was like, you managed to go to the beach for 4 hours with the kids, so that's an accomplishment. I was like, yeah, I guess so. So anyway, he's great. Good supportive husband. Love him. Anyway, I think I'm finally breaking out of my just like blah mode, coming back from vacation, but you know, like the recovery after vacation. So we're good, getting some headway on things. My forever mission of trying to declutter the house, slowly working on that. Anyway, okay, I think I've got that set up. The chat box is still broken. I don't know why the chat box always broken. Why is the chat box always broken? I don't know. I'm gonna try one more time. One more time. Someday I'll fix that. Anyways, all right. Oh, I missed this from earlier. You're not a real VTuber if there's no scuff. Scuff is soul. Scuff is the flavor. Very cool, giving your kids an interesting life. It's fun. There's times I'm like, man, it's gonna be like so hard to leave here eventually, but also it's hard to stay here because we're so far from family. But I'm just trying to like enjoy as much of the time out here. Now, oh man, summer has hit, or at least it feels like it has. The humidity has hit. Ooh, it's a sunrise. I can see a sunrise. That humidity is just like, it hit hard. Oh, the heat is setting in. The humidity is setting in. It's a lot. So I think it's that time of year where we either just go to the beach or splash pads or indoor play places. But I mean, we got lots of beautiful beaches, and some talking to some of my friends, we all like want to get motivated going to beaches this year. So we need to do like once a week, at least once a week, like as a group, like go explore a whole bunch of beaches around here. Did you make a sandcastle? I didn't. I mostly sat around and read, which, okay, so like last year, I felt bad because we only went to the beach like maybe 2 times. But I was like, you know what? That's fine. I'm not going to stress about it because, like, you know, give it another year, especially with, like, Doe Baby being a little bit older, and it'll be easier. And it was, like, I kept bouncing between the two because Kiddo wanted to swim, but Doe Baby did not. So I just bounced back and forth between, like, being like, Doe Baby, you'll be fine for a second. Just, like, sit on the blanket. I'm gonna play with your brother, and then I'll be back. He mostly just wanted to, like, sit with me. They, like, fiddled with the sand toys, but I got to just, like, sit on the beach and read, or I went up to the pavilion. Though the beach was playing American pop songs, and I'm like, really? 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 Like, eventually there were some okay ones, but then there's some I'm like, you guys don't know the lyrics to this, do you? Like, do you know what they're actually saying? I don't know if I'm like, why are they playing American pop songs at this Japanese beach? It's okay, that was just background. Hi, Minna. Hello there, the Eric Geneva. Hello. You gotta give yourself credit as well as allow yourself to rest. Yeah, I guess I definitely needed that rest. It's always, I learned this, like, at the very beginning of my first pregnancy of, like, I have to figure out how to, like, set myself up for success, but also give myself grace when I, like, don't meet those expectations. Because it's hard, like, finding realistic expectations sometimes of, like, what can I actually accomplish. Because American culture domination, nah. I think they just want to be cool. Hang on, recover from a vacation. Something's not right there. Well, come on. Well, Theodore, when you're going, like, when you're, like, I feel like there's 2 kinds of vacations. There's, like, a traveling vacation where you're, like, exploring a whole bunch, and then there's, like, a relaxation vacation. A traveling mainland is definitely, like, exploration. So, you know, there's that. Okay, let's get into the slideshow. You guys ready? I'm gonna let it play. I'll pause it if I need to. Let's go. I took a bunch of pictures. Oh, hopefully, without taking, like, too long, I tried to, like, film a bunch to make a travel vlog. So this will be some highlights, and then hopefully I can eventually make a little travel vlog to, like, show more fun little video details. So, alright, without further ado, let's get started. Ta-da! Alright, I always like looking at the view out the window. So this is from the plane as we take off or land. I think this is when we were coming into Japan. And man, like, coming in, because we landed in... Oh wait, I gotta pull up my map. Because all these names get me. We landed in, like, somewhere a little bit outside of Hiroshima, and then took the train up to Hiroshima. And then, yeah, flying over all that area, there's so many mountains. It's just like, so many mountains. So many. Let's see. Oh, come on, where's... Okay, there it is for slideshow. There we go. So this is coming in. This is... Where do we fly into? Etajima, I think? Oh, and this is Coco's... Or not Coco's. Okay, Coco's is, like, pretty widespread. This is Go-Go curry. This is Milliardo's favorite curry. And it has a very... I don't think this next picture, this is the kids one, and it doesn't show it as well, but it's got, like, a very dark sauce, so it was pretty robust. It was good. But yeah, the kids plate was pretty cute. Little face there. So we came in, we got some food. This is us walking. Oh wait, is this Hiroshima yet? I don't. We like. This is Hiroshima. I like pictures of buildings. I think they look cool. Yeah, we landed, took the train, and then got into Hiroshima. And then, okay, this is walking, I think, after we landed. And man, it was like Golden Week, which is quite a time. Very busy. But that was like the time Milliardo was able to take off around Golden Week. So the hotels were like pretty booked. And I couldn't find it, like, I was looking at a whole bunch of stuff. All of them only had like a double bed. Eventually we were like, okay, this looks like our only option is double bed. And a lot of them were booked out. So we just kind of ended up having to find one. You know, it was like a 15-minute walk from the station. We got there, and it always like it's kind of crazy. And pretty much anywhere in Japan I've been, like it's a you know very walkable culture in cities, but then a whole bunch of it doesn't have sidewalks and people are just like walking in the street. But everyone's used to it, and like the speeds aren't that high. And if you're in like cities like definitely Kyoto and Tokyo are like this. Bikes everywhere bikes. Everyone gets around on bikes. Anyway, everyone's very used to like people walking in the street. I was glad at that point we managed to get the kids to like both of them just sit in the stroller for trying to get to the hotel, because it felt not too sketchy, but it's just kind of like having to walk on the street with like, you know, the cars going by or whatnot and just trying to get to the hotel. So anyway, I like looking at the buildings. The buildings always look cool to me. So there's one. There's another neat one. Oh, I have a 390 photos. Oh, this was just a cool little thing on one of the windows. So yeah, this is Hiroshima. A whole lot of little rivers and stuff, which a lot of them were existing, and then a lot of them were from the castle. They like dug all these moats in the city. There's a little diagram at the Hiroshima Castle Museum thing. They dug a whole bunch of different moats, so I was like, oh, that's why there's like a ton of bridges and like little rivers everywhere. Oh, there's the church we went to Sunday morning, because we got in Sunday morning, got up, went to this cute little church. There's boat anime girls. I'm not sure exactly. I guess the Kure Naval Division. I don't know. There's anime girls and boat merch. Pippa would love it. So we got on ferry, and then we went to go. Oh, there was a cool boat. We went to go see our friends over on Edajima, I think. We have some friends that live over there. There's the ferry ride. Cute boats, mountains everywhere. Oh, these are the, I'm guessing these are, because, like, oysters are pretty popular, or, like, Hiroshima area is known for, like, oysters. And in the aquarium it showed, like, how they, like, have oyster shells on a string, and then new oysters, like, form on those shells to, like, you know, farm new oysters. So I'm pretty sure, I bet that's what that's for, is a string of oyster shells to then get more oysters to grow. So that's kind of neat. But yeah, I got to hang out. That was a cool little, the water just looked really interesting there. Cute little street view. So yeah, the first like full day was mostly hanging out with some old friends. The ferry ride, very fun. The mountains, I love the fountains. I think the first ferry we went on was like the slower one, like that. I don't know where my mouse is. The upper level is like where you sit, and then the lower level is like where you can pull a car onto. And then we went on the fast ferry on the way back. So we like took a bus down to where the church was, and then went to the ferry port to get over to Edajima. But then we realized there was a port in Hiroshima, so we took like the fast ferry back up to Hiroshima. I remember we were then like trying to figure out like dinner plans and stuff and gauge how tired the kids were. So we sat at the once we got to the Hiroshima port, sat there for a minute trying to keep kids from getting too fussy to decide dinner plans. Oh, the Carps, the baseball team Carps. They had stuff going on everywhere in Hiroshima. Everyone had like carp merch. I think maybe in Kyoto too. I don't know. But the Carps were really popular. More pretty river views. It's all the scenery, all the river stuff. Oh, the trees. The trees interested me because a lot of them were like cut short like that. But then there were some that were like big and full. That was kind of fun. And some that were like really short like that. It's a little tricky because like some of my pictures are wide angle and some are like short. So hopefully you guys are able to like see the like more horizontal ones well. This is like walking towards the shopping district or food district. Got some JoJo stuff going on. Even stations looks scenic scenery. Yeah, hello there, Lucas Epic. Hello. Is it Hiroshima or Nagasaki that has the park with the preserved ruined building that was standing after the nuke? That's Hiroshima. I got a picture of that. It's called the Dome. I've always heard like the Hiroshima Dome and thought it was a pit in the ground. But no, it's a building. A Twitter mutual remark today. Does your house ever get to a point that you feel like burning it down and starting it over would be easier than trying to organize, clean it all? At times. But not lately. Well, ever since I found my mom helper. My mom helper saves me. She is my sanity. She's great. I love her so much. Dough Baby loves her so much because she comes and she helps clean and she also plays with the kids. Dough Baby loves her, loves playing with her. So cute. She's great. She's so fast at dishes and everything. So she like comes at least once a week and just helps me like catch up on the basic things and then plays with the kids so I can like slowly get through decluttering and everything. Instead of asking like, does this bring me joy? I'm asking myself, do I want to move with this? Because that's the question is, do I want to move with this? All right, let's see. So then we got back. Oh, that's right. So we came and we tried to go to this omotomoyaki place, and Hiroshima does it slightly different. We ended up getting yakiniku. Hiroshima does it with some soba noodles or yeah, some sort of noodles with it along with the cabbage and stuff. But we got yakiniku that night, and man, it hit. It was so good. Like after a long day of doing stuff, it was so good. Also some funny things on their menu. Obviously like beef intestines. There's the honeycomb tripe. I'm not sure what it was. Milliardo ate it. And there's rumen. You could eat a rumen. And then there was obviously heart, and then maybe, is that the same picture? Maybe it's something else. Anyway, some funny looking meat. But man, oh, and then of course, like, it's nice when you're traveling mainland and you don't have to drive because then you can have drinks. That yakiniku hit. It was good. It was a good way to end the day. We all enjoyed that. And of course, Dough Baby eats up all the attention. Like getting anyone to pay attention to him, waving at people, and then he does this thing, like he can talk, like he's got so many sentences and talking now, but then he'll put on this silly voice of like sort of saying words, but with this voice that like doesn't sound like he's saying words. So like I know as we were wrapping up, there's like a table of some young guys that he started like waving at and talking to, and pretty much everyone enjoys interacting with Dough Baby. And it was just funny, by the end of the trip he was like trying to seek people out and like trying to wave at people on the trains and the subways and stuff. But I mean, it's funny because I'm like, oh, I wonder where he gets that from, like being very social and like a people person, way to talk to people. But at that age I was like growling at people, like I wasn't actually that like friendly to people. I was a little gremlin. But anyway, I wanted to go to a maid cafe when we were in Osaka, and it was really close to, but we ran out of time because there was like a more like family friendly looking one, and I was like, oh, this would be so cute. Dough Baby interacting with all the maids. It would be so cute. We didn't end up having time for it though, but it would have been real cute. All right, we got a lot of pictures to go through. I better let it play. More cool buildings in Hiroshima. More mountain, beautiful views. Oh, this is going to Miyajima, which has the big torii gate in the water. It's very big. And then there's deer. Man, I'm so good at this timing. The deer, very cute, walking around everywhere. You aren't really supposed to feed them, so like they're super friendly and all in your face, but they're not like aggressive like I've heard the deer in Nara are, because these like people are feeding the deer in Nara, so they're coming like right up to you. So I didn't want the kids to have to box deer. And like, you know, fight them off. So Miyajima was really nice because the deer were very friendly but fairly chill. I did see a deer steal someone's beer by like knocking it over and then like drinking up the puddle. And there's also oysters. So I realized after we got these that they were like steamed or cooked, and honestly they were okay, but I prefer the raw oysters. But these were pretty good. There's like a very busy shopping area. Oh, these guys were funny. It's also known for that leaf guy in the middle. It's like a little treat. There's a deer in the little market area. And then there's the beach. So this day was great because it's like the first day, went and hung out with some friends and played at a park a bunch. So this is the, wait, go back. So yeah, the first day we hung out, there was like a little bit of having to get up out the door, get to church, get on the ferry to go meet with the friends. And then it was pretty chill. Hanging out with friends day, and then this day was pretty chill because the kids mostly just played at the beach, and Milliardo and I bounced like tag teamed going and checking out the little market area, and then we managed to get to the aquarium. But for the majority of the day the kids could just like play in the sand, so great for them. Oh yeah, but the island, whatever I just called it, has these little leaf-shaped little snacks that have like chocolate or other stuff inside, so those were yummy. Got some of those. And then there's the torii gate. I enjoyed just taking a whole bunch of pictures of beautiful scenery. You could see from like across, because like we're on the island and looking across to the other island, you could see that building. There's another deer in the torii gate. It's just so beautiful. It was very like relaxing. More torii gate. We didn't get there for like low tide to be able to like go right up to it. There's another cute deer, but when it's low tide you can like go up to the you know, big torii gate and stand there. There's like the temple area of some kind. A whole bunch of stuff around there. It could be a cool place to like, I'm sure they have hotels or something there, and actually just like stay there. It could be a really chill spot to enjoy a few days just like there, because then you don't have to worry about like catching the ferry and just like enjoy hanging out. That was a cool wooden thing. So this is at the aquarium, obviously, and this was cool because there's a lot of things that I hadn't really seen before, animal wise. There's a cool little squid guy, and like showing how the oyster things are. Those guys just look so cute. Look at them. Look at those little dudes. There's a big octopus. So we got there for like the last hour it was open, but it was enough time to see everything. I like those axolotls in the gift shop. Kiddo got me at the gift shop because I was like, okay, you guys can pick out like one little thing. And Debbie picked out like a little, like one of those nice little like little, my mind wants to say action figures, just like, you know, a sort of plastic, kind of nicer quality like animal figurine thing. So Doe Baby got like a crab, and then Kiddo had picked up a like stingray. Oh, the first thing he picked up was like this little like mini like stuffed animal in like a little bag, and then he was playing with like a little stingray guy, and then I was like, okay, which one do you want to pick? And he's like, but they're friends. The toys were friends. And he got me. I was like, well, maybe we can get both and I'll save the other one for like a present for you later or something. But he was like, they're friends. Soft spot. Another cute deer. Yeah, so it was like a really chill, relaxing day, just enjoying that little island area. There's more torii gate. I got a ton of pictures. That torii gate just looks really picturesque. And then this is as it gets a little lower tide. And there's like the Temple area, just the mountains. Man, I love mountains. Love, especially now. I'm like, man, I love when you can see beach and mountains together. Oh, there's the ferry at nighttime. Oh, we sprinted, man, because like getting back to the ferry, we sprinted because we were debating like, okay, now it's getting later in the day, so instead of like every like 15 minutes, it's like every half an hour, and it was already like 7 or 8 o'clock actually. I wonder if I could check my phone and see exactly. It was already getting pretty late, and it's like if we wait another half an hour, that's kind of to like travel back on the ferry and then like take the bus back up to Hiroshima. Like it was gonna be a bit of traveling, so it was gonna get us there really late. And so we're like, okay, do we try and make this ferry that's like about to be here in like 5 minutes, or do we wait for the next one? So we kind of started like fast walking, running a bit, and kept kind of debating, and then just like went full send and like sprinted. I was probably carrying one of them, and like we sprinted and like like made it on the ferry just in time. Sprinted, man. I probably have a video of it. I'll add to the when I eventually make the little like travel vlog. Look, it's all very picturesque. Oh, and then we got of course at that point kids are kind of tired out, and so then we're like, okay, dinner plans. I'm like, we should probably get dinner now since everyone will be tired by the time we actually get back towards the hotel area. So we found a little restaurant nearby. It's pretty fussy at this point. But found a spot nearby. And with one thing that makes traveling difficult is since kiddo can't have any gluten, it really messes with him. Have to work around that. And like at the beginning of the trip, I would find places and try and take him there. Like in Kyoto, I found like a gluten-free ramen place that had like gluten-free noodles and gluten-free soy sauce and stuff. He like didn't really touch any of it, and I was at that point I was like, okay, I'll just like, we'll eat what we want, and I'll just like work around and like find something for you somewhere. So I think this spot we found like some there was like some sausages or whatnot he was able to have, but I've got my raw oysters and they were quite good, so we enjoyed that. That was a very good meal. I'll have to see what the name of the place is. Again, I think the travel blog, I'll probably have more stuff about it. We're only 67 pictures into 390. We gotta get through it. Okay, so this morning I got up by myself while everyone's asleep and went up and I went to one coffee shop. We got the cheesecake and that coffee. That was a cool dragon in the window. Just like neat things I saw as I was walking. There's IKEA sharks, which reminds me of Rin Penrose. Oh, this shop was really yummy. It was like pretty full. There's a lot of people in there. Cute aesthetic though. I ended up sitting out at that bench and got some very yummy, some of the best tonkatsu sandwich and a very nice coffee. I like that coffee, so I enjoyed myself. This was probably like 7 or 8 in the morning, walking around. It was like a little rainy. I saw a park. Everyone else was sleeping in. Got to enjoy a little morning to myself. I like that eel on that wall. Looks pretty neat. Like the weeping willows through the dogwood tree. I don't know. I don't trust that cheese. I probably wouldn't eat it, but it looked cute. There's some street art, I guess. More street art. Just more interesting things around that I saw. Pretty flowers. Okay, so this morning, I believe... Yeah, so we're still in Hiroshima. Man, I would get like... Sometimes I would get so like mixed up, like, wait, where are we? Because we traveled so many places. So like, in Kyoto, I kept being like, wait, we're in Kyoto. Like, I don't know why. But, okay, this is when we went to Hiroshima Castle. This is the replica. Yeah, they like rebuilt it. Some neat. There's like a little mini museum. The kids really didn't want to leave this spot. These trees and these sticks. Dough Baby got pissed at me. So mad. Because I wasn't sure if there was like some sort of little show going on that day, and I was like, okay guys, let's get up the path to the castle and see if there's anything going on or not. And I probably let him bring a stick too, but no, Dough Baby was not having it at all. That we left the area with the sticks that he was running around. Eventually got him calmed down, but he was mad for a while about that. It was probably close to nap time anyway too. But Hiroshima Castle, this was like the big castle-y part that had the museum in it. I like the things on that tree, looks neat. There's a bunch of neat stuff. I just took a couple pictures. This I was like, it was like, oh wow, people actually fit in that to like travel in. Like it was pretty small, like, you know, people would carry it. I'm like, how do people fit in that? Like it was pretty. I'm like, dude, people sat in that to ride around in. That's crazy. That must be like a little tower in here. That's like a view out of the top of the tower. Oh, this is a sake ice cream. Pretty good. I liked it. It was nice. That thing just looks cool. Whatever that thing is. More pictures of the castle. There's the big moat area. This is like the little walkway that goes like under the road from the castle. This is a path. Oh, there's some bread. Went to a little bakery. Oh yeah, we were walking around. I think we were heading towards the dome, but found a gyoza festival. So that was yummy. Here's the dome. But yeah, the gyoza festival was cute. Let me go back a second. So we had a little lunch at the gyoza festival. Fun little thing. It was funny because like everyone's like there's a whole bunch of vendors and you got like tickets at the front and then you spent those tickets at the vendors. And there was a whole bunch of vendors and then they're all like standing there like trying to call out the people and like I couldn't understand what they're saying, but there's definitely seemed like a funny dialogue happening between some of them trying to convince people to come to like their shop instead of someone else's shop. So there's the dome. Pretty neat. Kind of a very striking structure. But yeah, I guess this is like the epicenter of where the bomb went off, and you know, it being made of like brick instead of paper, still standing. So at this point it was getting kind of rainy and then like it was starting to like really pour on us, and so we like saw this and then we like quickly got it back over to the covered shopping area that I think we like previously like popped into. Oh, and I went to go to the Don Quixote, so I think at this point Milliardo had the kids, and I'm pretty sure Dough Baby was asleep at that point. And then at certain times when we were like going to shop and there wasn't much for the kids to do, and I had the Wi-Fi puck, I would let kiddo like watch some shows while he chilled in the stroller. That was our strategy. The only really tension point with like traveling is like the balance of like, okay, at times I'm okay with like, you know, watching something or playing something, like if it's a long train ride or if there's, you know, something where you gotta like sit, not do much, but then in having to like, you know, when it's time to stop, sometimes becomes the tension point, but trying to find the balance in that. But I went, did some shopping, looked at Don Quixote, and then we went, this is the omatomiyaki. So most of the time it's like an egg and it's like a funny sort of omelet and cabbage thing, but in Hiroshima they add the noodles to it. It was pretty interesting. It was pretty good. So we had that, found some other people that we were chatting with. There's like a couple that was on their honeymoon, and another couple that was traveling with their parents that had been out to Japan a couple times. So had a fun time chatting. I went and got more oysters after omatomiyaki because I wanted some more raw oysters. So that was pretty good. The little oyster plushie was cute. And then this is the next day. We're traveling on the train. It was really fun to see, like when we were in Tokyo, it was I mean, Tokyo's huge and like you could spend so long and not see everything in Tokyo. But this trip I definitely wanted to see more of the countryside, so I'm glad we got to see a lot of places, and especially like traveling to places on the train, got to enjoy the view and all the fields and all the houses and everything, all the mountains. So pretty. This is so pretty. Oh, and the weather this time of the year was so perfect. Okay, yeah, so we got up like as early as we could. We like tried to get up super early and get on it was like a 2-hour train ride to get to Kyoto. There's Kyoto Station. Oh, and the hotel, they had those funny little like drink machines and that you can make like lattes and coffees and stuff, and they had a matcha latte. I drank that, I got that, and I was like, man, I'm gonna abuse this so much. I'm gonna get as many of these as I can. It was really good. There was times that I like wanted to get one when we got back, but by the time we were settled in the room, it was already past 11, which is when they like shut down those little drink machines. But that was a good matcha latte. I like those. This is a great hotel. Okay, so the next day, got up. Or actually, no, we got there, checked in, dropped off stuff, and it was still like probably like. It was still like kind of later morning, and so we started just like walking. We were like, okay, let's walk up to the like Imperial Palace area. And so as we were walking, we found like a little vendor's market by one of the temples, so that was cool. Found some neat stuff there. Popped into the little temple area for a minute because the kids wanted to see. But yeah, look, it's a cute little vending street. These are my favorite things. It's so cute. It's so fun. Lots of gold everywhere. This is in the temple. More temple shots. I don't think I have a picture, but there was a little diagram of like a rope, like when they were trying to haul all the wood for this temple. And there was like a couple stories of like there was one like train of people trying to bring wood for this temple, and there was like an avalanche and killed a bunch of them. And then there was like the ropes couldn't hold the huge like wooden trees and beams they were bringing, and so they had ladies started donating their hair to make a rope that was much stronger than like the regular rope. And so they had like this huge coil of like, it was like human hair and like flax woven together to make a super rope. That was interesting. Look at that duck bag, very cute, very cute. Look at that capybara bag, also very cute. Look at your little bird. See, got some onigiris at this little onigiri shop. That's just the model food. More trees. This is Kyoto. There's definitely like more of a neighborhood vibe to Kyoto than Hiroshima. Hiroshima was a little bit more kind of big city. That was my onigiri. This is at one of the like 100 yen stores. These little, look at how tiny. It's hard to see. I don't know if you can tell how tiny those are, but the little fold-up chairs. Thought about getting one, but I'm like, I think I can find one of those later. I don't know, the difference of like living in Japan versus like only traveling to Japan. There's a lot of things where I'm like, I can find this back close to where I am, and then I don't have to put it in a suitcase. This was interesting. This was a matcha cornbread. Quite an interesting combination. It was all right. It was a very, very interesting combination. The texture was very grady, of course. Here's the Imperial Palace. It was closed, unfortunately, like the inside part, but we just like walked the grounds, and the kids. I think Doe Baby got upset that the bird didn't like that bird had kind of flown away from him up further in the tree and was standing at the bottom, like wanting the bird to come closer. But I mean, the boys loved it. They just we like had some snacks and they just ran around with sticks for a while because it's mostly like a big, like I think garden. I think. More flowers and stuff, but this one was more trees. It was mainly like a big tree, and I'm sure like when the things bloom, looks, lots of flowers. But it's also like trees and walking paths, and so I'm pretty sure I have a video of like Doe Baby picking up a big stick, and he goes, "I got a big stick." They just want to run around with sticks. That was my strategy. Like I didn't even need to find like a playground, like play equipment. I just needed to find grass and sticks. They were happy. It was great. All right, we're 100 pictures in. So this is like leaving the Imperial Palace area. It was interesting. Little tree setup. That tree was super thick. That was a thick boy. Very thick tree. There's the gate. You see a little bit of the neighborhood vibe with those houses. More neat houses. There's sometimes like walking, especially in the evening, that there's just like people everywhere, especially walking down the neighborhood paths. More neat buildings. Okay, so at this point, I think this is when we went to get ramen. Where there was also a ninja museum, samurai museum that we thought about going to. So we ended up not doing it. Maybe if we end up back in that area, we'll go to it. But went to this. This is the place that had the ramen. On my way out, I got that yummy little latte, cute little bunny on it. So we managed to go. I think at that point, after the Palace Gardens, we like split, and because there was, I think, something Milliardo was gonna go look at, that he'd like seen on the way up. Because of course, like walking through all these areas, find so many places to like stop into. So like Milliardo went to look at a spot, and then I was like, okay, well, I'll take the kids and we'll meet at the restaurant. So that's what we did. Managed to have some dinner, got my little coffee, and then we're walking through. There's like it was actually kind of like closing down, but I think that area was a big like food stand area. Because I found those very funny looking pants with the tiger stripe and like the stretchy inseam. Of course, like they have all like the display food where it's all like this very detailed plastic food. I got some, the stuff was shutting down, but I managed to grab a little strawberry mochi thing. That crab shop looked fun. So yeah, things were kind of shutting down. This is like 8 o'clock. Those are funny flip-flops that have the split toe thing, but I'm like, why are they in a rectangle? And then we saw that place and also a military surplus place. And so we were like, let's come back here. That looks fun to look at. And just like neat little details of that like shopping and food area. Those gotchas looked funny. Zoo guys. Oh, there's the tower lit up at night. So yeah, you can see we say it out pretty late a lot walking back. Okay, so this is the hotel. It's all the Tommy. And I probably have another picture towards the end of like, you have to take your shoes off and put them in the lockers up there at the front, and it's all at the Tommy. It's very fancy. And then they go, of course, give you the pajamas, and instead of slippers, they have you wear the little split toe socks, or I mean, you can wear other socks, but they provide little split toe socks. And you have emergency slippers, but they want you to mostly just wear socks. But it's all at the Tommy. It was very fascinating. I didn't realize that when I booked it. I was like, oh my goodness. And like the first time we went there, and they also want you to like roll your suitcase on a little thing to clean it off. Which I'd have to fold up the stroller to do, which I think I did the first time. But then after that, they had like I realized they had little buckets of water to clean off the wheels. That made it easier. It was cool though. It was a cool hotel. Very, very neat. So it's Tommy, little hallway. Okay, so this is another morning in Kyoto. Went to another little garden area in the morning. Forget which one this was. I have to look on my phone. Very pretty though. Went for a little walk in the garden. Which one was that? Very pretty. Where the fish, we sat and talked to the fish for a while. That was fun. Hien, oh wait, hang on, I remember how to say this. Jingu Shrine, I think. Man, that area, there's so many museums and like shrines and gardens areas that you could spend like a whole day just in like that area. But we just popped into here. We managed to take the buses this morning, even though like the bus was like super crowded that morning. We managed to take the bus over. It was really pretty though. A neat little spot. So I'll walk through there. There's little stepping stones. We sat here for a while and had like a little kind of breakfast lunch. Little snacks. There's out there. All the funny little poles in the trees to get the branches to grow that way. All the like the bark wrapped around the trunk. Very interesting. Gold details are always neat. Oh, this is like some funny clothing, sort of gothish. Alright, and then we came back because I was like, oh, I want to check out this antique, like, vintage shop. There's a funny purple leather dress thing. A skirt made out of ties. Some neat, like, denim rose jackets. That one was like, it's very popular over here to have like a sheer kind of over thing. I thought about getting that, but I'm like, honestly, I thought about getting that because I'm like, maybe for if I have, because I try to avoid anything that like, any shirts that are like thinner straps or expose my shoulders, because I'm like, I don't want my shoulders to burn. And I was like, maybe if I wear something like that over my shirts, I can be fashionable and like keep my shoulders from burning. But I was like, it's a little expensive and I can probably find one of those at the thrift shops over here. This I burst out laughing at this. I was like, what's this? These were really cute. I was like, I want to get one of those for Pippa. It's cute. I didn't though. I didn't. Someday I'll send her. Well, someday I'll be able to like find her and like have slowly collected a bunch of stuff and be like, here, I got this for you. This was a shop that had some different. There's a whole Kyoto had a ton of like kimonos and what's the other word? Like this kind of shorter, like more shirt style one or shorter sleeve ones. Forgetting the name. Ton around, like they were at the little like market. There's a ton of shops like everywhere. There's everywhere. There's a ton everywhere. And I was able to get some of the like the shorter, like more shirt style sort of ones for. There's a couple I got for like 1,000 yen, which is like $8. I got another one for like maybe more like 4,000 yen, maybe closer to like $35 or something. Anyway, if you're in Kyoto, there is a ton of places everywhere that have kimonos and stuff. There's some more neat little koi fish shirt. So yeah, this is us shopping. We're back at the food street. I think this is like kind of lunchish time. I got a what was that? Wagyu meat. I got it mostly to see if the boys would eat it. Kiddo didn't. Dough Baby ate a little bit, and then I ate the rest. And then I also got like a tempura like crab thing. That was good. So yeah, this is kind of like lunchtime, and we were like hitting some shops we'd seen the night before. One of the shops had some cool like furrin shirts. I didn't get any of these. I got some different ones, but they're so cute. Look at that one. Except those are white. I can't wear white shirts. They would get dirty so fast. That was a cute one. And then we went over to the bamboo forest area. Ta-da! So we were pretty tired at this point. This may have been the point in the trip where, because for a lot of it, like we had the stroller and the backpack, and Milliardo would wear the backpack and push the stroller, and I'd be like, do you want me to push the stroller? He's like, nah. So I was like, okay. So I would just like hang onto his arm and be like, la 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 la. I think at this point in the trip, I think his foot was starting to hurt a bit. So then I was like, okay, let me push the stroller for a lot of it. But it was very sweet. I would just hang onto his arm and get to walk along. Fun. So bamboo forest. I like the bamboo forest. It was so cool. My brothers used to give me crap because like there would be river cane around and I would like want to treat it like bamboo, and they're like, no, it's not bamboo. I'm like, okay, now I see the difference. It's definitely a big difference between like river cane and like a bamboo like that, because it is tall and thick. It's very cool. Lots of people, obviously. It was cool. It was a little path. There was a hill. There was a pretty steep hill that was like, oof. But walked through, saw the bamboo, and then we found a spot to again let the kids just run around with unchill there for a while. I'm not sure why that's a tic-tac-toe board, but it was interesting. They even found like a friend to play with, which was cute. This was really pretty. This little view at the top of the hill. I eventually like made my way up there after the kids, like I was tired and sat for a while, and then made my way up there and I was like, wow, that's a pretty view. That's a real pretty view. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Look at that river. Look at those mountains. Look at that sunset. So we played here for a good, probably at least a couple hours. Just chilling. I think Milliardo like laid down, took a nap. Oh, hang on. Everything good? Things seem... What's happening? Hello? Hello? Are you guys still there? Alright, can you guys still hear me? Worried things were like delaying or something. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Also, yeah, salty matcha cornbread isn't it interesting? And then Theodore, picnic. Again, we men love sticks. It's very true. Very true. I was a stick enjoyer until my brother almost poked at my eye. I don't know. I was very much a tomboy. I still have my tendencies, and then but as we like all hit puberty, I was like, I don't think I want to get beat up. like I don't. I'm like, I think I'm okay now. I don't need to prove myself. I'm gonna chill a bit. I don't want to like go all in trying to like fight my brothers anymore. I know. Like, well, and then at that point, we switched to like foam weapons instead of sticks. Right now, the kids love playing with sticks, but I'm like, you can't use the sticks against each other. You're not there yet. Maybe in a little bit you can more carefully. I don't know. If they actually want to fight, we got the foam swords. There was like a week where Joe Baby was like fighting us like constantly. He'd grab his I had to be like, look, someone has to have a shield before you can fight them, because like you can actually like you can hit pretty hard with those foam swords and they kind of hurt. Multiple times a day he'd come up, fight mama, fight brother. He just wanted to fight us. Little guy. Okay, I didn't cut out. Okay, good. All right, back to the pictures. Where are we at? Hang on. Here we are. Bamboo, we're 200 pictures in. 205 pictures out of 390. Let's go. So pretty bamboo. Pretty bamboo. I love it. I love it. There we go. Oh, there's the train going by. So this is our walk from that area of Kyoto back over, because it's a little bit outside of it's like kind of to the side of like the Kyoto area. It was nice though, because it's like we'd been in like the main city part and I kind of wanted to like get a little further to the outskirts, so it was a little bit of a trek. May have been like almost an hour on the bus, but made it back to the station where we're closer to our spot, and then on the walk back to the hotel found this spot. It was good. It was really good. You order a bunch of stuff. Milliardo got very ambitious and didn't realize, like, I mostly finished that bowl there, which wasn't a huge bowl, and then there was some other stuff, like some of that meat on the side. But I don't, like, Milliardo wanted to try a bunch of stuff and was too optimistic about, like, how much I was able to eat. We couldn't take it as takeout. We realized they ordered a bunch of stuff. I guess things kept coming. I kept giving him looks like, what are we gonna do with all that food? I forget what all he got. There's a bunch of interesting things, but we were able to handle most of it. It was fine. It was just amusing. But it was good. It was a little spot. Okay, so this is next day, early in the morning. I got up by myself to go see the cool, oh, what is it called? What's the name? Where is it? These ones? No, not those ones. Where's the one I'm thinking of? Hang on. Fumishimi Inari, the like long rows of torii gate. So I got up in the morning, look at the spooky subway station. I got on the wrong train. I got on the express one instead of like the local one. So then I went too far, and so I got back on the train and backtracked. I finally made it. So I backtracked to the same spot, and then I couldn't get out because I couldn't get my ticket to like change the price. Like, I tried the machine and it didn't work, and I'm like, what do I do? And then there was like a button to speak to someone, and I pressed it, and of course it's in Japanese, and then like tried saying something, then nothing happened. So then I took my phone and like Google translated, and like put the little recording on of like my translation in Japanese, and like pressed the button and then pressed that, and then the guy was like, okay, I'll let you out. And then like I went to he opened one of the gates for me, And then if he was saying anything else to me, I couldn't hear him. I felt bad because I'm like, well, I don't know if I need to do something with my ticket or not. But I was like, well, I think I'm okay. I'm just going to walk to the other side where I actually needed to be. Because I got the platform 1 and 2 mixed up, was my mistake. So I went over to the other platform and then like asked the guy there, like, will this train take me here? And he was like, yeah. So I was like, okay. Then I got on the right train. So that probably wasted like 40 minutes. But I was telling Milliardo, like, it's so nice traveling with him because he does know a fair bit of Japanese and, like, he can have, like, you know, ask people stuff and have, like, basic conversations and such. So that's a big help. And then just his familiarity with how the trains and everything works. I'm like, don't discount, like, how much assumed knowledge you have at this point. Like, it's very helpful. He's my tour guide. It's great. So yeah, I got to the station. They got the cool little fox details everywhere. All the gotcha machines with fox guys. They were like cleaning it up. I guess there's a photo op spot. It was like there's still a fair bit of people, but it was pretty chill. I think it must have been at like 8 in the morning at this point walking around here. If I remember right, but it was pretty chill. Not too many people around. Yeah, these shops were still opening because I think they opened at like 9. So yeah, it must have been like 7 something or 8. So, and man, the weather this time of year, it was like a nice, like it was warm. Like I like kind of had a little cardigan occasionally. Like sometimes I had my cardigan on. But like it was a nice kind of like slightly crisp, like nice cool morning. But look how cool that is. It's so cool. I was able to get some really cool shots without too many people in the way. It's just really neat. It was beautiful, like crisp morning, just going for a walk, taking a bunch of pictures, trying to also just enjoy it. So that was cool. I liked it. Very chill, very neat. Milliardo has gone to a lot of these places before, so it was nice being able to like get away to go see some of it myself. Isn't it cool? I got so many pictures here. I need to go through all my pictures. Those torii gates are so neat. And then there's like a little shrine area with the torii gates. I think I was overhearing someone saying like each torii gate is like from different people, and like if the torii gate starts to break down, then they like contact the owners about it. I don't know if they was like to repair it or do something else with it. I did see them like making, like there was some torii gates that were like kind of broken down. And then there was like a new one that was like being painted. I don't know what those little bibs are. I don't know what they're for. Look at the buff cats. Look at those buff cats. Oh, I got the one on the, what is this, left? Go back. Left. I was debating between the two, but I got the one on the left. This one, some roasted mochi. The shopping street was open at this point, and I got some takoyaki and roasted mochi with like a little bean paste spread on it. Again, lots of little signs around this area. All the torii gates. This was it was like the sort of sweet potato shop. It had a little toy stuff around. This was an interesting spot. So this one, I got, it's like a coffee ice cream in a bag with a straw. Very interesting. And then these are like the sweet potatoes. I got like a puree, however you say it, where it's like a sort of roasted thing. I wish the sweet potato had been a little more cooked. Like the top was sweet, but the rest of it was kind of lackluster. I wanted the sweet potato to be like more cooked and like have more sweetness drawn out or something, but there's some other different types. Maybe one of the other ones would have been more to my taste, but it was all right. So, but then the coffee ice cream in a bag was fun. So this is me grabbing a little snack and heading back to the hotel. There was like a little garden area outside. My little ice cream coffee bag. And a little bridge closer to the hotel in Kyoto. A little river. There's a cute little river to walk down there. We didn't do that though. There's a bird. I like that bird. That amused me. Little, whoever that guy is, face cut out. This was like a construction area with wildflowers growing in it, which I thought was cute. Okay, so this is heading to Osaka. I thought the green velvet on the train was funny. That was a neat little entryway. So we got to Kyoto, or not Kyoto, we got to Osaka, had some curry, and it was kind of a rainy day. It was like the only day that was really rainy while we were there, and our plan had been like, we got kind of, it was like later in the day, it was like kind of afternoon, so we really didn't have like a whole lot of time, and we thought about going to the Osaka castle, but it was kind of spread out, and we definitely wanted to see, there's like some stuff in the shopping district that Milliardo had seen on like the map when he was looking at stuff that he wanted to check out. And so the plan was like, okay, we'll shop a little bit, and then there was like a Team Labs botanical garden, which like the Team Labs does all these interesting like light projections. So like the botanical garden seemed really cool. Unfortunately, it was canceled because of the rain, but that gave us more time for hanging out in that area. But I'm like, we just went to Osaka and went shopping. That's all we did, which feels a little silly. I thought that entryway was cool. But it was fun. Had our curry, and they have gluten-free curry at Coco's Curry, so that's nice. This little it was like a nerd shop of mostly like jewelry or like wallets, and they had a TV of like an ad for their stuff in the store on their little TV that the kids wanted to watch. There's a Hololive store across the street, because I was looking, I was like, that's Marine, what's Marine doing over there? It's this, well, I guess there was more of YouTubers upstairs, but the first floor, all Hololive. So where's the Hololive store? Got a few things. That was funny to see. That was definitely funny to see. Rika, I was like, why is she here? So me or whoever, of course this is like kind of close to graduation, so I was like, I gotta get these. Okay, these things amuse me. I saw them in Tokyo too, where it's like a parking garage that has a meter and everything, but it's bikes. That tells you how many bikes are around, you know? It's a lot of bikes. So we went over to this because it's like, okay, got over here, had lunch, wanted to do some shopping, but for the kids, I was like, it's kind of rainy, so like going to the park wouldn't be great. And sometimes we do like find an area for them to play and then like tag team it, but I found like a indoor play place in this mall to take the kids. Took me a minute to find it. It is a very interesting, like the malls can get kind of confusing. This is the most confusing mall. You'll see why. There's some stuff. There's like an outdoor sort of walkway area. Trying to find the entrance to the mall. Found some cute hair clips. Okay, so this is like in the mall. This is one of the levels, and it's like, this mall is so confusing. Oh, there's a cute Moomin sewing kit that I resisted. I resisted it. This is got in the mall, found the spot, played there with, hung out there with the kids till Milliardo showed up for us to switch, and then this was my chance to go walk around and look at some stuff. This here, it's hard to see it, but it's like that long john material. Like, I feel like growing up, this pattern and this material was like long johns, and now it's like a whole thing apparently. So that was interesting. This is like the Vanguard sort of stuff in the mall. Of course, there's a Moomin section. I resisted. I was good. This is the view from the rooftop area in the mall. It was like a canyon. The mall was like a canyon, and there's the elevator, and then there's this whole open like middle space in the middle of the mall. Because like, okay, so like looking at the map, when I was like, okay, so there's a mall with a play place, and it looks like there's like a little bit of a park there, and I got there, I'm like, I don't see a park. Apparently what I was seeing was all this greenery on the mall, and like it's like a canyon. Yeah, see, it's like a canyon. It's the most confusing mall. Okay, because, well, after, like, it kind of threw me off because I wanted to walk down to the one main like waterway area that like back in the day in Osaka was like the trading route, whatever big river that runs through there. What am I looking for down here? Or one of the rivers called like Dotonbori. Anyway, it's like this. It's kind of a landmark in Osaka of like this big water, like this waterway canal that all the merchants would come through, and like there was the shops and stuff. So anyway, it was kind of a landmark. I wanted to like walk down there and see that, and you know, along the way see stuff. But at that point we weren't sure if the garden was happening, the botanical garden, and I was like, it's getting kind of cold and rainy, and I had only like shorts on. I was in more like short sleeve stuff, and I didn't bring like as many like long sleeve things for the kids. I had like the rain jacket, so I was like, I feel like I need to find us some pants real quick. But of course in the mall things are confusing, trying to find something, so I spent a while like in the mall trying to kind of find pants, which I did find some, and got to sort of see the funky mall, but I don't know, that kind of took up some time. And so I guess it was fine that we didn't go to the garden, because then that gave me a chance to go see the waterway, which we'll get to. There's a funny mall. But man, that mall was so confusing. Oh, but this was fun. So once I finally got out of there and I started walking towards the waterway, and I got to experience like the neon lights in Osaka and a bunch of the food and nightlife, walking around seeing that, lots of interesting things. So this is just my views as I'm walking down towards the main river area. Everyone's got their umbrellas, there's neon everywhere. I thought about stopping to get pancakes, but I was like, that's gonna take too much time. That one looks neat. Very Japan, very neon. There's Miss Osaka. There's a guy with a big nose. I like that takoyaki head. That's kind of funny. Yeah, so that was fun. I just got to enjoy the view. My phone was running really low on battery, and my battery pack had like run out, or I think I had left the other one with Milliardo. Still got pictures and videos though. Well, these were yummy. Actually, I didn't eat the cream one until later when it was in the fridge, but I got a few of those, and those were pretty good. The Spider-Man, random Spider-Man in a clam apparently or something. So here's the river area. Very cool. Yeah, my phone was like so low on battery, and I had a destination in mind too after this. Oh, and there's a huge Don Quixote that if I had more time would be fun to go into. So I was walking to a certain area, and I was like, oh, I'm in this part. I'm in this district apparently. There's a lot of things going on here, I see. But then I found, I'm pretty sure Pippa had mentioned this on stream one time, where someone brought it up, of the drunken clam. And I'm saving the rest of the pictures for a separate thing, because this is the Family Guy themed bar. And I found it, and I went in, and there was like one other guy, and then like the bartender, and he also like charged my phone for me, which was nice. That was fun. I ordered like some sort of mango drink and chatted for a minute, and got to take pictures of the little bar area. So I did it. Haha, I found the bar. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make that happen this trip, since it didn't open till like 8. And then I ended up, then I was trying to get back to Milliardo. It was like a mile, I think, back to where Milliardo was, and he was trying to get in a store before it closed. So I was like sprinting back, because I misjudged how long it would take trying to like weave through traffic and stoplights and stuff. But I missed it. I did not make it in time for him to go in the store, because he was trying to get to the second floor, and he had the stroller, so he was trying to pass the stroller off to me so that he could get upstairs. Did not work. There wasn't an elevator or anything. It's not really worth trying to drag the kids out of the stroller. Alright, so that was the Osaka. So it's the next day. Look at the little Hello Kitty train. So now we're heading up to Maizuru. Very cool area up there. Go see some more friends. And some beautiful views on the way. We managed to get Kiddo on the way up to enjoy just looking out the window with us. So many bikes. Look at all those bikes. And then there's lots of like just tucked away little areas, a bunch of little houses. Some more boat girls, because I think this is where the Japanese, like a bunch of the Japanese Navy is. Like I saw some cool boats. But we went up to a lookout that was gorgeous. It was gorgeous up there. This is the drive. That looks cool. So here we were, this is at the lookout, and since it's like around Golden Week, got the big kois out there. And there was a DJ with like pretty loud music. There wasn't that many people, but they had like a full-on DJ, like it's gonna be a party. Kids liked it. Dough Baby was definitely dancing. I'm like, why do they have this DJ out here right now? It's like the day, it was like a Friday morning, Saturday morning. Was it Saturday? Yeah, I guess it was Saturday. It was like a Saturday morning. I was like, why is this DJ? But man, this view, guys, chat, this view, look at it. Just take it in. Like, I went up there and I looked and I was like, wow, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I hate YouTube, didn't even see you streaming till now. Oh, I'm sorry, Dark Knight. Oh, you're here now. Wait, Kobe? I'm not sure what you're referring to, Strudel Pup. Maybe I was talking about beef. But yeah, Maizuru, so pretty. Went up to some little lookout tower. Man, it was gorgeous though. Oh, and then like this is like from the balcony, like main little area. And then I also went up like, oh man, like look at those mountains. Look at the texture. It's so cool. I went up up in that tower that you see. I got like more of a view. It was like 300 yen to go up there. Went down some little steps to where there was supposed to be a little park, but the park was actually kind of like closed off. Look at that mossy bench. It's all this funny little bug. Man, it was such a beautiful view up there. I love views like that. It's so pretty, man. All the mountains. It's crazy, like in that area of Japan, probably a lot of areas. Oh, there's like a ginkgo tree where it's got like the fan leaves. So many mountains, and they're so textured. They're like everywhere. It's fascinating. I'm like, it probably was a lot to travel, like actually travel through, like when you don't have the Shinkansen to like shoot through the mountains. Like it's probably actually kind of hard to travel through those mountain areas. I like that fish head at the park. Cute little fish head. That was a playground that was closed off. But again, the boys like the sticks. There's more moss. Very happy with sticks. They had a whole bunch of anime boat girls and merch. There's the koi fish. More views from up in the tower. Man, it was just such a gorgeous view, especially because it caught me off guard. I didn't know like it was such a pretty, like, we were just hanging out with some friends. They were taking us around, and man, so pretty. There's some boat merch. I didn't get any. I think this is at the museum. We went to a little museum afterwards. I think most of the museum was talking about, or at least there's like a section, I might have a picture next. Yeah, about, well, this is, Japanese prisoners in Russia, and they had like a little scale to weigh out, like, they had like a rock, and then the thing to kind of weigh out, like, the bread portions to try and keep it equal for them. And then they had a little section that was like like a little prisoner cabin, and like the cold outside, and they had like the temperature lower there, and I was like, man, that actually was kind of spooky. I would not want to live that life, being a prisoner of war to Russian camp. I forget the name of the place. They had an ad for this movie. I think it was called like Love from... My brain wants to say Siberia. It's not Siberia. It's some other word. Anyway, just looking at that poster, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a movie to cry to. Like, you can already see like the guy's expression, like the slight wateriness in his eyes, and there's some lady down there. I'm like, ugh, that's gonna be like a gut punch movie, I can tell. Look at those little boat acrylics. I should have gotten one of those for Pippa. Went to another little cute area. There's a cute little bridge. Mountains, man. I love them. So pretty, so pretty. More rice and farm fields on the way back. I don't remember what else we did after we were there. Oh, I think we went to church to have Saturday night, since we're leaving Sunday, so instead of trying to like get church in the morning, we could just focus on packing up and going. So we went to church that night. Kids were pretty over it. they were pretty done at that point in the day, but we managed. And I think that was actually an English mass for the most part. But then it's like, okay, at that point, you know, end of the day, it's like, do we just want to like taxi back, or what, and Milliardo was like, I think we can walk. It's like a 30-minute walk from like that area. And then, of course we walk and then find more stuff to buy. Mostly there was like this one like anime figurine and such store that we had seen before. Oh, there's hairpins. There's like a hairpin store. I was like, I've already bought 3 hairpins. I can't go in there. Because I think at that point there's something Milliardo wanted to go see, so he like took off ahead of me to like go look at it, and I was gonna make my way and like meet him there. I think it was a little anime store. Actually, it had a sale going on at the little figurine store. Had a like 20% off sale. So I made my way with the boys. Not conventional, all black. So funny to me. Random like junk box store. Look at that Elmo. That was an orange pencil sharpener. Very interesting. Those umbrellas were cute. A little bit tempted, but I was like, nah. More cute details. So yeah, we ended up staying out pretty late again. Because we were shopping and then had to get back and pack, and then went to the onsen. So I guess maybe this is when we went down and got noodles. I like these ice creams. Come on, computer. Wait, no, come back. Go back. I gotta pause it. No. These ice creams are yummy. And then they had a cute little Pikachu on it. It's cute. Oh yeah, this is like trying to get back. And then passing, I forget why we're by like a 7-Eleven or a Family Mart. And then the kids really wanted ice cream. And I was like, okay, fine, we'll get ice cream. It was busy. I was like, I'm trying to push the stroller in here. Anyway, so we eventually made it back. And then this like the noodle bar closes at like 11. And so like we got back, Milliardo got his noodles, and I quickly went down to get some before it closed so I could like try their noodles. And then trying to get kids to bed, and then went to the onsen. Oh, they also had massage chairs, which were fun. I managed like once or twice in the massage chair, since there are usually people in them, but went to the onsen, enjoyed my last like onsen visit. I think I got there like most of the days. We were there like 4 days. I probably went down there like, I guess I probably went down there 3 times. And then came back, and it was pretty late, so stayed up a bit trying to like pack a little bit, and then went to bed. I forget what time we needed to leave in the morning. It wasn't like super early. Maybe it was like 10 or something that we had to leave the hotel. And but anyway, was able to get up, get everything packed up pretty well. Kids munched on some stuff, and then we got out the door and made it down to the hotel toilet was one of the ones where you flush and then water comes out the spout on top of the toilet. Very interesting. Some more, this is just some little accents, some little details of the hotel. Cute little stuff. We were on the top floor and had a view of the tower, which is pretty fun. Very neat, very neat. It was kind of a look at the room. There's like 2 beds, and then there's a little sitting area. Oh, this is the shoe lockers that you'd have to put your shoes in the lockers. This is by the station, little replica. So yeah, got all packed up. I think we managed to, I don't think I took pictures of our suitcase, but I think we left, and a lot of times when we travel, I'll just bring my big giant suitcase we have, but with how much like movement we were doing back and forth places, or at least like moving hotels or trying to get on trains and stuff, tried my best to keep it light. So I managed like one kind of small regular sized suitcase on the way there. So I had that, and then we had my backpack, Milliardo's backpack, and then and like Milliardo, like I tend to like pack mine and the kids' stuff together, and Milliardo like fit all his stuff in his backpack. And then I had like each kid had like a small little backpack with their toys. So I think that's what we managed with on the way over, which was pretty good. And then on the, I'd also in my black suitcase, I had put my flowery duffel bag. So that way on the way back, because I knew like we were gonna come back with stuff. So the duffel bag works really well. Just shove all the clothes in that, and then you have the suitcase, put everything else in. So I think on the way back we managed to have, then just the flowery duffel bag added. So I think we did pretty good packing wise. But yeah, I got to the station. We ended up on a little Hello Kitty kind of train. Took the train to the airport. Got the view. So yeah, then this is wrapping up the trip. Got the views. It was interesting, like, riding through Osaka again, because I don't think I got much of a view last time. And it was a lot of neighborhood, but then, like, all these big apartment buildings. It was, like, either big apartment buildings or kind of, like, smaller neighborhood stuff. Oh, I don't know if I added any pictures. There was a lot of places that had blue tile roofs. Very interesting. Blue tile roofs. There's another, see, there's one Hello Kitty train that I saw with Hello Kitty stuff on the outside, but then ours also had Hello Kitty stuff on the inside, so I don't know what's up with that. There's another apartment, there's little, and then there's like some little garden areas. This is like right before you go off into the airport. Apparently it's like a big man-made island. You like you take the train, it goes across the water to this man-made island. That's the big airport. I know when we got, okay, this is when we got over to the gate, or not the gate, but like the check-in for the bags and stuff. Got this yummy thing. And what was I going to say? Oh, when because it's like get to the airport and then take like the little bus around to where we need to be. And they're very nice because they're like, oh, put down the little like handicap railing so we could like push the stroller up. I remember when we were in Tokyo, we like always folded up the stroller to like go into the trains. And then when we were in Kyoto and stuff, there's sometimes, I know definitely leaving Osaka because Kiddo was definitely like done at the end of the day. He was pretty fussy. And we just left the stroller open and had them strapped in and just like rolled it on. I think there was only once doing that it felt pretty crowded and we're a little like, I don't know if we need to fold up the stroller. But then if we fold up the stroller, then we're trying to hold the stroller and the kids. And I feel like it kind of works better just having the stroller open and the kids on. And definitely easier for hopping like on and off the subways that way. And a yummy drink, and then we're taking off. And we're flying. There was like a Wiggles song. It was like an old Wiggles that I found. Top of the Tots. Old Wiggles. Because I had like this Wiggles CD that the kids were watching, and it had like an ad for other older Wiggles stuff. And Kiddo really wanted to find the Top of the Tots one that there was an ad for, so I found it. And there's like one about like airplanes, like fly through the sky, through the sky, through the sky. And the kids would often sing that when we were going to the airplanes. But look at those mountains, and that's leaving Japan. Goodbye, Japan. Well, not goodbye, Japan, but goodbye, mainland. It was great. Yay! Yay! It was a good time. It was fun. I got to do a whole lot of exploring. You can see why I may have been a little bit tired when I got home. Reminds me of the bay at Naples. Ooh, sounds cool. Is it difficult to find TLM masses, traditional Latin masses, in Japan? Well, I mean, I haven't really found any out here yet. So, yeah, I'd say so. Back where we lived at before, we were able to find a like once a month Latin mass, and it had a nice little community around it, so that was pretty fun. So I do miss having that. But oh well. We do have it's like right, it's great. It's like, it's a funny thing about like when we're trying to find our house, and it's like, all right, St. Joseph, send a prayer for us for like helping find a good house. And we did find a nice little house. It's been really nice. And you know what's right down the street? St. Joseph Catholic Church. So it's like, I see you. So yeah, there's a cute little like small little Catholic church like right down the road. Like I could walk to it. It's like maybe a 10-minute walk or like a 2-minute drive. So that's been really nice. It's been a really nice little community there. There's a handful of other expats. Several of the people, like more locals there, speak English. There's like an English mass Saturday night, but I don't know. I feel like Sunday morning just works better. Just like kind of roll out of bed to mass. There's also a school attached, like a little Montessori Catholic school, which is really cool. I really thought about putting the boys in it, but Kiddo in particular. Well, I don't know. One, it's such a commitment of like a full day, like 8 to 2, 5 days a week. I'm like, that's a big commitment, and like it's a little more school like and not just like daycare like. So they don't really want you just like popping in and out, because I think they do like little like things they work on, and Kiddo just. The biggest thing was like Kiddo just would have a hard time for that long in that kind of environment. A lot of times he needs a lot more like one-on-one or downtime to kind of rest from like busy social stuff like that. Or I guess it would be kind of higher expectation having to like be managed in a slightly more classroom setting. So could have been cool, but especially like it's so cool, like little, and it's all in Japanese, so good exposure to the language. So there was like, it could have been cool. Don't think it would have been the right fit. I did find a more like a little kind of Montessori style like drop-in school, so I could like, you know, whatever hours I needed, which is awesome. I just found that recently. So I'm like, yeah, I finally found something that like works better for us, especially like in the afternoons, because like I feel like mornings are always like a valuable time slot, especially for like meeting up with friends, because like if you want to meet up with friends, especially if they have kids that nap, is like you want to meet up in the morning so that everyone can get home for nap time. And then if there's events and things going on, it tends to be like morning stuff. And then I find if I'm doing stuff in the morning, like taking them somewhere, I come back and it's hard to kind of like recoup and get back to being productive in the afternoon. Or sometimes trying to like make sure nap time happens if like we haven't gone somewhere, because like if I'm driving, then go baby, it's easy to give him to sleep anyway. But I'm realizing like, oh, if I can do the drop-in school more in the afternoon, maybe after we've done some stuff, and then I can go to the library nearby and actually like do some editing or some work on something, and then that gives them a chance to like, you know, nap or chill or hang out, and I'm able to take a second where I'm able to chill without feeling like I just need to let them like watch something so I can chill, and actually get some work done. So I'm like, okay, this could be good. So anyway, cool little update there. So anyway, that was our mainland trip. Yay, it was a good trip. Okay, let me see if I can quickly set up a hand cam and show off a few of the things we got. So what's the best way to do this? I can split screen here. I'm gonna have to rearrange some stuff. Find my droid cam. I think with making like a little travel vlog, I think I'm also gonna make like a family version of like, you know, obviously like more of us and stuff and the kids, for the kids to watch like now and in the future and enjoy seeing their trip as like a private little family vlog. They love the Outdoor Boys, which apparently like the Luke is like kind of like pausing activity on the channel, stepping away for a little while. There's plenty of backlog though, but it's fun because they just do a bunch of, especially like when he goes to Alaska and like lives in a little shelter and like forges a knife by hand. I'm like, dang, wow, okay. All right, let me see if I can find where's a good hand cam area. Where's my hand cam spot? Okay, there's that. Let's see. I'm gonna need to adjust this. Let's see. Gonna do this. Trying to get the Fugi set back up over on this side. Come on, computer. Come on. Meow. There's that. Let's hide this. Let's move this one over here. Oh, what is this? Is chat actually working now? Apparently. Okay, I don't know what that is. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay, hang on. Wait, what am I even doing? What am I doing? I don't even know what my fingers just did. I don't know. Da-da-da. Apparently I just... Oh, okay, I see what I did with that. Okay. Oh, wait, no, but no. Okay. I can stream. I know how to stream. I know how to stream. I need Over here is what I need. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum. Chat's still broken. Oh well. Well, okay. There's that. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to scoot some stuff out of the way. Let's see if I can get this over here. Finish up my can of coffee. This all fit over this way for a minute. And then can this fit in here somehow? See what's a good angle. Okay. I think that should be pretty good. Let's see. Okay, I think this should be enough room. Okay, there we go. All right. Here, give me 1 second. All right, hello. I'm gonna move. What's this over here? Okay, let's see it more. There's that. All right, can you see? Okay, I think it's working. Oh, hello there, Zach Jefferson. It's okay. It's okay. I haven't been around a whole lot lately as well. Been kind of busy. I was working on a big, sort of a project for members, and then we're on vacation. So it's been a minute since I've had more actual like streams on here. So that's okay. We're all back though. I forgot about this channel. Not gonna lie. It's okay. So that is kind of funny. Just like, oh, I forgot you existed. It's okay though. All right, here we go. Okay, so these are my 3 hairpins I got. I'll show you first. You ready? This one's cute. There's a whole bunch of this at the little market I went to. I think it's like I guess it's like the paper, and then they put like a resin on it or something. It's like cute. I feel like it's hard for the droid cam to get a good focus on things, but there's awesome. Ta-da! Little pink one, little cherry blossoms, little wooden sticks. That one's pretty cute. I've been wearing this one a lot lately. This is from the big Tory Gate line. You can see little fox mask, little line stuff. Yeah, it's hard to get a good focus. I don't know how to get a better focus. It is what it is. But yeah, that one's pretty cute. Got a little gold. And then this one's cute. It's a rabbit. You guess who that makes me think of? Let me move my mic a little bit closer. Cute. So I wear my hair in two modes. I wear it in a braid, or I twist it up and put a pin through it, which I learned last year when we went to Tokyo, because I got this cool, like, one that has, like, a teapot and a little cuff. How's the baby? The babies are good. They're getting bigger. Oh, chat. You know what I saw the other day? You know what I saw? Do you know what I saw the other day? Twin, 3-week-old twin boys. So tiny! So cute! We're like laying on the floor, like snuggling up next to each other. So cute. Twins would be hard. Twins would be hard. It was funny because the mom was talking about, like, oh yeah, I did like this research, and in Africa somewhere is like the most twins, and they eat this like one kind of like yucca root or something, sort of potato thing. So I think she purposely ate like a bunch of that yam or fruit or whatever. Like ate it once a day to try and get twins. Or I forget if she actually did that, or if she was just like researching it, or maybe it was someone else she was talking about. Anyway, very cute. It's like, I'm starting to see like where another baby could fit in. Not yet. Like, still give it a little bit of time. I'm young, we've got plenty of time. But the baby fever is starting to creep up. It's starting, like, Joe baby, like, he's not really a you know, he's a toddler now, but like, he's such a little guy. He's just such a little guy, little baby. He's so cute. He's just so cute. Milliardo and I would just be like, how is he so cute? How is he so cute? Kiddo's cute too. He's more like, I mean, he's older now, so he's like a little bit past the like small little taller cute face, but he's a cool guy. He's a real cool guy. He's so funny. They're just so funny. I think there was like one day at dinner or something that I'm just like, man, these guys are just so funny, so hilarious. Like, they're just cool. Like, it's cool. It's like as Kiddo gets a little bit older, it's just kind of like, wow, you're just like this cool little dude. He's so into Hollow Knight. He is so into Hollow Knight. I let him play a bit, and then he wants to like watch all the lore videos and stuff. He's gonna become the Hollow Knight speedrunner. By the time Silk Song comes out, he's gonna like smash it. Like, you know, he'll go, he wanted to restart so he could go defeat the Grozmother again, and like he went straight and like defeated the Grozmother. I'm like, you're gonna, I don't know, he's gonna become a speed runner or something. I need to start my like Hollow Life playthrough soon. Anyway, side note, I'm like, this, it's so amusing to me that this is gonna be his childhood game. His Hollow Knight is gonna be his childhood game. Anyway, so showing off some stuff. Yeah, Milliardo better watch his back. He better. You gotta watch out for the wives. They get wild sometimes. So yeah, I got cute little hairpins. Yay! All right, got this cool bowl. A little shop we were walking past. Look at that guy. Like a nice small little bowl, like kind of like a little ramen snack maybe. So that's a cool bowl. I was pretty minimalist on dishes until I moved to Japan, and there's lots of cool dishes and stuff, and also Moomin stuff. The friends we visited actually gave this to me because she also loves Moomin, but said they don't use these dishes as much. So haha, I got more Moomin dishes. I feel like the dish, like, it's like a treasure hunt. I love the treasure hunt aspect of finding Moomin stuff. Like, there's the Moomin stores and it's fun to get stuff there, but I love finding Moomin stuff at like thrift stores and stuff. So got those, and then let's see what all I got in my bag. Let's see what's in here. Oh, Moomin earrings. Now I can wear these with my Moomin shirt, because I had some Moomin earrings, but they're smaller. Now I got bigger Moomins. Oh, I like watched the first episode of Uma Musume. I'll try and watch more when I can. But at the one store we went to again that had like a sale and a whole bunch of anime stuff, I'm like, I don't know the characters really well, but this was like 110 yen. So I got several of these different things. Let's see how many are in here. Let's see. I'm sure I'll pull them up. Let's see. This was at the 100 yen store. Putting little sauce in some sort. Little mini cups to use for lunches. I got this Don Quixote a little. I love the little how they have basically these like pour over things that you just put on top and like pour it through and then throw it out. I also got some sort of like drink mix that was like strawberry sakura latte. It wasn't that good though. Did you see any Hololive stuff? You missed the part where I found a Hololive store in Osaka, and I did get some Hololive stuff, so I will get around to that. Oh, this was from the Miyajima little deer coffee coasters. Very cute. Let's see. I'm just like pulling stuff out of the bag. Oh, I wanted the gacha machines. I got her design is so good. Like, it's a very interesting arc in the story, but also her design is like a very VTuber design. Don't you think? For anyone that's familiar with the show, I think it's very, very VTuber coded. What else is in here? This tape is cute. Little washi tape, little ladies on it. What else? Oh, these socks. Got this at the 100 yen store. I got a bag with these birds. It's very cute. I got complimented on my bag the other day. So, got socks. This was also from... This must have been Miyajima. Look at that! Ta-da! Look at that guy. Here. And the little, snacky thing. Okay. I got... Oh, here we go. I got a Gura pin. If I can open this. Wow. Shark. Small shark. I had to get it. I have a Shino Noko Shinten Tan day. Oh yeah. Find any Holo or PC merch, just some Hololive stuff in the one store. I guess the upper story of that one store had like some other, like some Niji and like some other random like Japan VTuber stuff, but I just went on the first floor. Yeah. I also got this with the Don Quixote. I'm gonna send this to my friend. Let's see what else. I'm just like grabbing random stuff. I found some yarn for really cheap. A nice little yarn. Let's see. Oh, here we go. More Hololive stuff. Alright, for those that know. It's okay. We'll cry through the pain. Cute little things. I mean, they were also pretty cheap, so I think, yeah. Aww. So yeah, I got a bit of Hololive stuff for the keepsake. This one looked kind of cute. Crony's got a fun design. Unfortunately, I don't think PC is big enough to just randomly find merch in the wild. Not over here, I don't think. Plenty of other random stuff that you find. Oh, I got this fan at the 100 yen store. It's kind of a fabric. Yeah, I've got a little case here. Let's see what else. Oh, I got that. It's an apron. But look at these guys. Look at these bread guys. Look at those faces. Opens up into a big apron. But man, those faces are great, aren't they? What else? Oh, I forgot I got these. I should probably eat them. This is from over by in Kyoto. So I think it's like some sort of traditional snack over there. So I guess I should try these sometime. Maybe I'll open up at the end and try one. Alright, what else do I got? Oh, this was from the little market that was in Kyoto by one of the little temples. This is apparently like a little hand-painted thing here. Look at that! I think it's supposed to be this way. Look how cool that is. Look how cute. A little hand-painted on fabric. Very cool. Let's see. Alright. Here's all this yarn. Got it over there. What's this? Wow. Hold on. Oh. This is in the market. Look at this pig guy. And then this goodie is for the party. I don't know. I was amused by these guys, little like chopstick or knife resters. I thought they were funny. What else? What else? Oh, I got another. What I got? This is I'm imagining for using as for like sauces when I try and pack some lunches. They're cute. I have that same card. Which one? Oh, one of the Hololive ones. We wait for Phase JP to develop. Yep. We'll see. Let's see. There's more of that yarn. It was like really cheap. I feel like these were like. It was like 98 yen. Like it was really cheap. I got a blue one too. All right. What else do I have? Oh, these are cute. This is also from Miyajima. It's I think in like more of a handmade shop. Look at cute. Look at these little bread pins. Look at that. Look how cute. And there's a little bookmark. Look how cute. These are so cute. I love those. Oh, I also got like there's like these. It's downstairs, so I don't have it up here. I got one at the one shrine, the Torii Gate shrine, and then Miyajima, where it's like these sort of plasticky fabric bags that like fold up really small that are super handy. I got some more with the different places. I got these chopsticks because I like the shell guy. Mew. I like Mew. I always liked Mew growing up. Alright, what else is in here? Okay, some more, Here we go. Aww. Everyone's together. Let's all cry. Ah. 500 yen, too. JP bread, supposedly peak bread. I guess I should go try more of the bread and bakeries. I do like there's like one in the one little mall by us. That's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. I haven't like explored a whole lot. But anyway, I found some more of these because again they were super cheap, and I'm like I'm not super familiar with the characters yet, but I think I recognize these ones, so I was like, might as well. That much for that price? Might as well. What's this one? Oh, this was in one of the family marts in... This was Kyoto, I think. I'm not even sure what was in here. I don't know, I just grabbed it because I'm like, that looks cool. That's a cool tin. It is in here. They are... macadamia cheese? Okay, we'll do a tasting session in a second. But this tin's cute. Alright, what else? Oh, this is cute. This is in Miyajima, there's a little Ghibli store. And I was looking for my own set of, like, lunchware. So a lot of times it's like, I'm like, I want a full fork, spoon, and, chopsticks. And I love House Moving Castle, and I love this dude. He's pretty cool. Oh, there's the little name tag. They give you these with these, where you put your name on a thing. I think it's, let's slide out. All right. Yeah, there we go. Ta-da! Very cute. I have the Ghibli merch is over here is great. Yeah. Oh, I got Bae because Bae's cool. It's funny, I think my first introduction to VTubers was through their music, because that's mostly what Milliardo got into the VTubers for, was listening to like the Hololive girls or like karaoke's and some of their original songs. And the very first like thing I like experienced about Pippa was Pippa the Ripper. We were on a road trip and he was playing Pippa the Ripper, and I laughed because I was like, this is such a silly song, but it grew on me. And then everything else happened, and I'm like, yeah, Pippa the Ripper was my introduction to Pippa. I got these cool magnets. They've got like a fun texture to them. Look at those. Aren't those neat? Look at those. They're pretty cute. Alright, let's see what... trying to work with the touch bag. Or office someday. The office tends to be the dumping space of like where everything goes to until I can figure out what to do with it. Some more. Let's get this guy over here. Ta-da! Some more of them. Pippa, if you see this and you want any of these, I will send them to you. Just let me know. Here. Oh, this is the aquarium. Cute stuff. I got a little bookmark that has a otter and a toy gate on it. Not up here at the moment. Oh, I think Milliardo must have gotten that one. I like this magnet. It's shiny. Shiny magnet. It was a cute little aquarium. If we had gotten there earlier in the day, we could have seen the, like, whatever it is, seal. They had some sort of seal show going on or something earlier in the day. Alright, let's see. This must be Milliardo's. And, oh, I get this. Because look at this guy. There's a lot of cute pins. I like this little sea cucumber guy, though. This was a random spot, and gosh, I keep getting like it all kind of blends together, like Hiroshima, Kyoto. I think this was Hiroshima. There was a busy town section, and there was a bunch of stuff, and I try and be careful of like not to like buy things for the merch unless it's like a thing, like, you know, this for example. Like there's plenty of cute little calcifer guys, but I'm like, okay, I needed a silverware set for me, so I got this. So, like, I try and find a purpose for the like merch. First three was Iron Mouse, Pikmi, and Sawa. Oh, for your VTubers that you saw. Nice. That's a funny way to be introduced. No, I guess I mean Iron Mouse and Pikmi are pretty well known. But look at the Busy Town sticker. Like, there's a whole little Busy Town section. That's so cute. This is like, they love over there. So many different kinds of characters. Alright, what's this? Oh, this is... Hello, the rag. Welcome in. I think some of this was for my friend. I think these two were for my friend. Yeah, I got two of these kind for my friend. Oh, I'm gonna wrap this back up. It's my friends, so I just send them stuff since I can't be there. And my one friend, well, my one particular friend, she'll send stuff to me and I'll send stuff to her. I like this cow one. Look at this cow. Look how cute that is. It's so cute. I think one more bag. I'll just watch this. Ready? For one of these things. Milliardo was very amused with it. Silly little thing. Man, I got a pile of stuff over here now that I'm like finally doing this stream and unpacking. I can put everything up. This is from one of the hotels. They had like little kids, like toiletries and stuff. Like there was a little rag there. Or the other hotel had these little like duck-shaped sponges that kiddo just turned into like toys. It was funny. Okay, one time we were at the grocery store and there was like a pack of sponges of like different colors, and kiddo was like, I really want that, and I was like, okay, fine, it's 100 yen, you can get the pack of sponges. We already have so many sponges, but sure. And they turned them into the Paw Patrol. Like, they're different colors, and then, like, he started playing with them and making them go on missions. Like, they were the Paw Patrol. They were the cheapest Paw Patrol toys ever. They were just sponges of different colors and became his Paw Patrol that he was sending on missions. It was really funny. I'm like, well, that was worth it. This was the other guy that kiddo had gotten. There's other, like, stingray guys, like, in the car. But he got this guy. He's pretty cute. But this guy and the stingray are apparently friends, and I couldn't say no to that. Okay, let's see. I think two more random things here. A couple. This is a random. Kiddo liked this bead, so I'll put it in here for him. This is from the little outdoor market. Oh, this is a cute little magnet from Miyajima. Has the little deer and the gate and the leaf, and then like I think this guy's design's cool. I don't think I would want to watch Jujutsu Kaisen because I don't think I want that emotional damage, but I think this guy's design's cool. And it's got a little Fuji back there. So, and I mean, it was 100 yen. Can't beat that. Plus, stuff was on sale, so it was on sale. So yeah, all the stuff that I got. This is all my things. All the shopping. It was fun though. I especially like the hair things I got. I didn't get too many presents for people this time. Oh, let me do a quick taste test. Let's try this guy and let's try this. It was fun finding the Hololive stuff too. This is macadamia cheese smoked. All right, give it a try. I was vaguely aware of VTubers because they seemed to be getting a lot of advertising at the time, but the first VTuber I ever actually saw was Mori, Golden Mori. Her debut stream was recommended to me live. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a cool moment to be a part of. Again, I like Mori. Mori's pretty cool. I got her a CD of hers while I was in Tokyo last year. Okay, yeah, it's smoked, cheesy. I guess it's a macadamia nut that they smothered with like liquid smoke and cheese powder, is my guess. I watched 5 minutes and decided it wasn't for me. No! You left Mori like that? No. You definitely taste the smoke. I'm not sure if I've ever just snacked on macadamia nuts. I do kind of enjoy the texture. And you got a slight... It's like a slight smoked cheese taste. I didn't get into VTubers until a regular streamer I watched did a stream playing with a couple of their friends that happened to be VTubers but acted like regular streamers. That helped me ease into the concept. Yeah, I can see that. I definitely see that. I like the Hololive girls, and like I feel like I get a lot of this stuff just because it's like there's such like figures and names, I guess, and I enjoy their music. But I hardly ever watch their streams. I like watching like Pippa streams or other people's streams that are like small enough to be able to interact with the chat more. Once it's like so big, it's kind of hard to enjoy the like chat interaction. Okay, so these are pretty good. I'm probably gonna snack on these more later. I like them. All right, let's try these. So it looks like strawberry, chocolate, and banana. You guys know that one soundbite that's like, Someone-chan, hi, nani ga suki? Chocolate minto, anata nata, or whatever. I keep trying to say how they say like strawberry flavor. I don't know how to do it though. Anyway. Here we go. Open this up. Here we go. Okay, so I'm guessing this is banana. Oh, it's pretty sticky. Is there like a Best Buy date on here? Okay, we're good. Oh, it's very sticky. Banana's already coming out. Let's try it. I feel like I need to clean my palette from the nuts. So, hey, Salty. I've heard of the bit, but instead of hearing Choco Minto, it's just the girl screaming. I've seen so many on Instagram that are like trains or power drills where it's like, Nanigaski. There's so many of that genre. I should do a Instagram stream where I like show you guys all of my saved stuff on Instagram that I've saved for you guys, including some of those. Because actually, I could probably send some to you, Salty, because there's some funny ones. It's like a whole genre of people like playing around with that sound bit and like power drills or trains and just like, you know, killing your ears. There's one where there's several of those videos all playing at once and it's pure chaos. All right, let's see. There's so many that I've found. It's become quite the meme. All right, let's try the banana one. Very banana. Pretty good. I'm gonna take a bite of each. There's the strawberry. Oh wow, they are sticky. Very sticky. My goodness. Actually, it kind of seems like jam in there, so that's promising. It is busted. I shoved the whole thing in my mouth that time. It's so sticky. It's alright. I feel like putting the whole thing in my mouth was a mistake. It's a bit sticky. Oh, chocolate one. You're making me want to get a small Oreo Blizzard from Dairy Queen. Why? Why is this making you want to get Blizzard? I do love a good Blizzard. Man, that was my childhood. Going to... I think we could get the coupons too, so we'd all go together. Especially with our one particular friend. And get some Blizzards to share. It was a good time. I think we'd share them. I think it was like a buy one, get one kind of thing. It was good. Well, we'd share different, like, we'd all get some and, you know, share different bites. With some flavors. It's good. Chocolate? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that one. Maybe a banana was my favorite. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with those, but I tried them. They were alright. A lot. Very sticky. Kind of gummy. But, you know. It's okay. I'm gonna bake. Apron, apron. Salty, do you like my apron? Let me try and open it. This is the little pocket somewhere. Alright, here we go. Look at this. Selling point is the softness. Look at this apron. It's cool, isn't it? There's the rest of it. Yeah, this is the front pocket. Is that fun? Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Ain't it cool? I'm jealous of my apron. It's great. Very cool. Alright. Well, we did it, chat. I was able to show you the pictures. I was able to hand cam stuff, and I have not been interrupted. It's been great. It's been a fabulous time. It's been fantastic. I did it! I accomplished it! Yay! I'm gonna have more of these nuts. Probably after I have some water. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff to work on today. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and find something to raid and wrap up while people are still asleep. Knock on wood. Let's see. Really need to take some time and stuff to the other computer. Alright, let's see here. Who is on? Probably have an easier time rating versus when I stream at night. I do enjoy streaming in the morning. I wonder about that when I get back eventually to the States of, like, I think it is kind of easier waking up early to stream than staying up late. But no, I don't think many people are going to be awake super early in the morning. Like, it works great being JP time and doing this because then, you know, it's the afternoon, evening for you guys. We'll see. Well, we won't worry too much about it. Alright, raid. Anyone to raid? I need to go make myself another cup of coffee. I hope you guys enjoyed my little vacay recap. my adventures and my things I got. I got a lot of cute stuff. I feel like I got a lot of stuff, but like, oh, and I did get two fur-in shirts. They get two of those. They were a little more expensive. So I feel like I spent a lot. I didn't get too much, I don't think. The shirts I think were probably the most expensive of the stuff I got. Oh wait, I got some figurines. Hang on, I forgot something. I got little Damien because he's cute. Ooh, the little guy. We really need to watch more Spy Family. And then finally, I got Chica. Chica. Yay! Finally got one. I'm gonna open her up actually now, I think. I enjoyed the Love is War. I think we only watched up to season 2. But I really enjoyed it, especially Chica. I like the little dance. And then I got this out of a gacha machine that Doe Baby wanted. It's kind of cute. And then also last night we went to the ball pit and the little arcade area, and I actually got something out of the little crane machine. I got a little cat keychain, little like mini cat keychain guy that kind of looked like one of my favorite cats back home, or my favorite cat back home. So yay for me! I was able to get something out of the gacha machine. Ooh, that's happened a few times. Played in the ball pit a bit and came back. I made some steak and broccoli, beef and broccoli last night. But, all right, ta-da! Ta-da! Here, well, I've got this pulled up. Let me find a raid real quick. But I like Chica. This was a really cute. So it's such a cute anime. So cute. Let's see, who's around? We'll go over here. Alright, first I'm gonna open this up. Alright, here we go. Open her up. Where'd the little thing go that I was just using? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I was just using a thing. Where did it go? Move this. There we go. Yay! I've been looking for any of like these characters, especially Chica's. I think I have like one little keychain of hers. Yay! I finally found one. Ta-da! Oh my! Oh! Don't look, chat. Don't look. Don't look. I'm modest. I'm as protected. Oh. Get with that. There is. I figure out how to pack all these things when we eventually move. Here seems a little spotchy in places. I feel like the hair quality doesn't look Super great. Alright. That should be all of it. Alright, I'll cover her up. Put her dress on. Like that, I think. Oh, cute. And then... ta-da! Cute little pose. Do chica, do chica, do chica chica. I learned the dance. You guys know what I'm talking about? The little dance she did? Did a little dance. Neat little animation. So cute. Ah, so I finally got a little chica figurine. Very cute. Alright. Thank you for joining me, chat. I appreciate you all being here. Let me save that. Come on, thing. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on, thing. Love is War is the anime about the two top students who don't want to be the one to admit their feelings first, right? Yep, it's like a tsundere standoff. It's great. It's super adorable. I've seen the memes with her. Yeah, she's great. She's a little chaos. It's great. It's so great. Yeah, I haven't seen past like the second season, but the first two are so cute. I think it's the second season. They had a strawberry shortcake with actual cake pieces in it. It was good. Now discontinued. Aw, man. Yeah, they had a lot of good ones, especially back in the day. Thanks for the comfy stream, Minna. You're welcome, Long. Thank you for joining us. Oh, Dobaby got a haul too? Haha. Probably some of the stuff. Yeah, some of the stuff's for the kids. I guess, like, we got, like, the stuff at the aquarium. I don't think there's too much else that, like, we bought for them. They're mostly just hanging out. But yeah. Alright, I better go. Again, thank you everyone for joining me. Hopefully I'll be back towards the end of... What day is it? It's about to be the weekend. Probably the end of this coming week. Hopefully I'll be back with another stream. But yeah, in the meantime, I hope everyone has a great weekend. It's the start of the weekend. It's what, Friday night for you guys? Memorial weekend. So... Memorial weekend, keep that in mind. And yeah, until next time. Chica chica. If I get 3D, I'll do the chica dance. Alright, and with that, until next time, stay fresh, my friends. Bye.